There was a song called 0 Point, and it's about 8 minutes. And we were recording this for the Venus. It was a dual CD release of live and then original tracks. And because we had another song that was also 8 minutes, I needed to make a choice because I was running out of time. And only because I was having such an argument about my garden with my dad, about what went into my garden, did the song about my garden end up on the Venus record. So it wasn't because we didn't think that 0 Point was worthy. It's really about the marriage of the acoustic piano world and the electronic keyboard world. It's something that I really think is one of the best things we did out of the Choir Girl Venus period for the marriage of those two polar opposite keyboard expressions. And Matt Chamberlain played on it, as well as Andy Gray, a programmer at the time. So it had that mixture of electronic drums as well as acoustic. And I think that it's held up. I just heard it for the first time a few weeks ago, and after many years, and we mixed it and it made it. I've always spent a lot of time looking at visual artists, mainly because going to a different medium means that you can apply it to your own without lifting, without stealing. I'll immerse myself at a distance of another pianist or composer, but I would go to the visual medium a lot in order to be pushed and to maybe get some inspiration even. And so I've tried to bring that to my own presentation. How we present things visually has always been, it's not just something that you have to do. It's been, wow, we get this opportunity now to bring the visuals in with the sonic. And so I've always tried to pull in photographers and team people who are on the visual side. We go into the idea of another team, that you collaborate with people and come up with something that we think works with what the sonic message is at the time. Well, I'm excited because first you get this groovy little keyboard with this. We're going to get a keyboard. It's more than an octave. And it doesn't press down because that's just too complicated. And if somebody breaks one, then they'll get all upset. So this way you open it. I wanted you to feel the piano before you get the music. I wanted you to have to touch it in some way to make it real for you. And then you get the booklet, and then you get the 5 discs of, well, I'm not quite sure what you're going to get yet, but almost 80 compositions.
No one's picking up the phone. Guess it's
a generation that is more interested in fluff, then they probably won't be very drawn to what I do, and they'll roll their eyes at it, and you know. But if you have a generation that likes to find hidden trapdoors sonically, and is open to a structure that might be different from song to song, then that's when you find the younger generation coming your way. But I don't necessarily think it depends on me doing something different. I think I've tried to stay pretty consistent, which is always exploring something. That doesn't mean I'm exploring anger every time, or nurturing every time. It's different every time. And I think that when you get a group of people that like composers that explore, and to take them on a red carpet, magic carpet ride, then they'll show up. But if they don't want that, then they won't. But that can't change what you do.